Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I talk about the NWSL Women's Soccer, Just Soccer, Only Soccer. It is time for the She Believes Cup. The She Believes Cup is set up differently from previous years. Instead of 4 teams competing in a group stage and the team with the most points winning the She Believes Cup, there are going to be 2 semifinals, a final, and a match for 3rd place. The teams competing in this She Believes Cup include the US, Japan, Canada, and Brazil. The US will be facing Japan in their semifinal, while Canada will be meeting Brazil. The US also has the chance to rematch with either Canada or Brazil after beating both teams in the Women's Gold Cup. So that's going to be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see which one we'll get. All right, so this is a good time for the U.S. women's national team to continue preparing for the Olympics this summer. There haven't been that many changes from the previous Women's Gold Cup roster. However, Mallory Swanson and Catarina Macario have been called up this time around after fully recovering from their injuries. This will be good news for the U.S.'s attack in regards to build-up plays, pressure, and creating chances for the attacking players. This will also be a good time for the U.S. to work on their attacking partnerships, building their chemistry, and finding their rhythm. In regards to the U.S. midfield, that area still needs more focus and attention. When it came to the Women's Gold Cup final, where the U.S. went on to win 1-0 against Brazil, the midfield at times had trouble maintaining control and possession. This was something that a lot of fans had pointed out. This is where the midfielders, especially Sam Coffey and Corbin Alberts, are needing to step up and make their presence more known in the midfield when it comes to control and fighting to regain possession. I also want to add that when it comes to Corbin Alberts, I'm very aware of the news and drama surrounding her. I didn't cover it the week that it came out, mainly because I was really busy. But after the She Believes Cup, I will address the drama surrounding Corbin Albert. Anyway, so going back to the midfielders, it's also going to be interesting to see how new call-up Lily Johannes fits into this midfield and attack. Overall, the U.S. midfield needs to be more aggressive, in addition to having strong defensive play there as well. On top of defensive play in the midfield, there also needs to be consistency in the U.S. backline and defense. When it came to the U.S.'s Gold Cup matches against Canada and Brazil, the U.S. has proven that the backline, the team as a whole, can defend when called to do so. The U.S.'s backline had been called into question many times last year. Now, building consistency and solidifying the backline will be just as important as building chemistry and connection in the attack. When it comes to this match against Japan, Japan is often regarded as underdogs. However, they are a team that can compete at the highest level and can put up a good fight against the U.S. Last year, in the 2023 Women's World Cup, Japan stunned many fans, journalists, and analysts when they were able to defeat Spain 4-0 in the group stage. Up to that point, Spain had been virtually undefeated. The last time Spain had come away with a loss was in the 2022 Women's Euro quarterfinal against England. Recently, Japan is coming off both a draw and a win against North Korea in Olympic qualifying, and both a loss and a win against Brazil in 2 friendlies last year. Japan is going to challenge the U.S., and it's going to be exciting to see how or if the U.S. will be able to step up and overcome this challenge. That being said, let's get into the lineup for this match. All right, so the lineup. We have Alyssa Nair in the goal. For defenders, Jenna Neiswanger, Naomi Girma, Tierna Davidson, and Emily Fox. For midfielders and forwards, Lindsay Horan, Sam Coffey, Mallory Swanson, Jaden Shaw, Trinity Rodman, and Alex Morgan. And here are the substitutes. It's an interesting lineup. I was expecting to see Macario start in this match, but she'll most likely come on in the second half with Smith or Johannes. Or both of them. That would be very interesting to see. It's great to see Swanson starting. She'll be able to help with the U.S.'s attacking press while also creating chances for other attacking players like Horan, Morgan, Rodman, and Shaw. The connection in the attack and in the box is still going to be important, and hopefully the U.S. has been working on developing those attacking partnerships. I am especially looking forward to seeing more of Shaw given her performance in the Women's Gold Cup. She is still a player to keep an eye on as we start to near the Olympics. When it comes to the U.S.'s midfield, that is going to be an area to watch out for in this match. It appears as though Kilgore is going with a different formation. It could be a 4-2-3-1 with Horan and Coffey seated back deeper in the midfield. However, it's going to be interesting to see how or if the U.S. will be able to maintain control and possession with this formation, since it was something the team struggled with against Brazil in the Women's Gold Cup. Coffey and Horan can both take on a more defensive role in the midfield. However, Horan is usually more involved in the attack, given her position at Lyon as a more attacking and central midfielder. As long as the team can balance between offensive and defensive play in the midfield, the U.S. should be all right in this match. In regards to the U.S. backline and defense, something to look out for is consistency. The backline needs to shut down Japan's attack as well as close down any gaps in the box. Additionally, we need to see good support in the defense from the rest of the team. That all being said, let's get into the first half. All right, so the first half, we are off. 1 minute, ball behind the U.S. back line. Japan making a run. Japan cross, scores off the post. Japan 1-0. Well, that was quick. It was like the back line didn't know what hit them. Ball up for Morgan, dispossessed. 3 minutes, U.S. corner kick. Ball sent in, headed over by Shaw. 4 minutes, ball up to Shaw. Shaw touch to no one. 5 minutes, Morgan touch up to Mao, taken away. Morgan touch in the box, cleared. 6 minutes, Japan counter, U.S. can't clear it. Japan sends it in, headed off to Nair. 7 minutes, Rodman cross, kicked away, sent in again, goes wide. Morgan pulled down, no foul. 8 minutes, long ball to the U.S. back line, U.S. recovers. The back line needs to be more careful with those. 9 minutes, Neiswanger cross, Rodman attempt goes over. Rodman trying to argue that it deflected, not given. 10 minutes, Horan cross headed away. 12 minutes, another long pass / through ball behind the back line. Japan offside, thankfully. Horan fouled, U.S. ball. 13 minutes, Rodman fouled, U.S. free kick, taken quickly, U.S. attempt goes over. 14 minutes, Morgan, Horan, touch to Mal attempt, kicked off the line. 15 minutes, long ball to the U.S. side, headed away. The backline needs to be more careful. A Japanese player got behind them again. Gurma down, trainers out to check on her. Could be a cramp or not. She's walking off. 17 minutes, U.S. substitution. Gurma out, Dalkamper in. Hopefully it's nothing serious. 18 minutes, Horan fouled, U.S. ball. 19 minutes, Mal cross, Rodman header, saved. Morgan skies it. 20th minute, Coffey over to Shaw. Shaw scores from D, U.S. 1-1. What did I say? Jaden Shaw, you guys. Jaden freaking Shaw. 22 minutes, U.S. recovers. Looks like Rodman took a knock when she tried to get it back earlier. Trainers out to check on her. She's okay. 23 minutes, Japan missed pass. Rodman steals it up to Morgan, defended back to the keeper. 24 minutes, Mao fouls, grabbing. The attack is doing well, forcing turnovers. 25 minutes, Rodman crosser attempt, blocked. Coffey fouls, Japan ball. U.S. attack is doing well in regards to build-up plays, but around the box, there's just too many touches. 26 minutes, poor marking, Japan cross, U.S. recovers. The U.S. left wing looks so weak. That is where Japan has been able to create chances and get forward. Neiswanger has to defend that side better. 27 minutes, Horan fouled, U.S. ball. 28 minutes, Morgan tripped outside the Japan box. Japan, yellow card. 29 minutes, U.S. free kick outside the box. Horan attempt from the free kick, headed away. 31 minutes, Mao crosser attempt, hits the side netting. 32 minutes, Shaw touch to Rodman, goes out. 33 minutes, Neiswanger fouls, Japan free kick outside the U.S. box. This could be bad. Ball sent in, Nair collects. 35 minutes, Haran making a run, plays it up to Mal, saved. 36 minutes, ball up for Morgan. Morgan makes a run, but clearly offside. Good recovery from Coffee. 38 minutes, Japan running into the US box. Coffee down, finally cleared. They just kept working that left side until it opened up. 39 minutes, bad clearance by Fox. Japan touches it up. Rodman has to do some defensive work. 40th minute, Japan corner kick headed away. Given back to Japan. Japan cross, defended away. 41 minutes, Japan on the attack, offside. Neiswanger cross headed away. Rodman collects but puts it out. 42 minutes, Japan sends it into the US box. Japan header, Nair saves. 44 minutes, ball in the Japan box, cleared. 45 minutes, Haran fouled, Japan yellow card. 3 minutes of added time, US free kick, Coffee sends it in, headed away. 47 minutes, Japan foul, US ball. Then whistle blown, first half ends, US 1-1. All right, so this half has left a lot to be desired. Where to begin? Let's go with the back line. The US back line needs to do better at reading long passes and through balls behind the back line. Japan in this first half has been too successful getting behind the US back line. The US left wing is also proving to be an issue for the defense. There have been too many times where Neiswanger would leave the left wing open, and because of that, Japan has been able to create chances from there or from outside. There needs to be better awareness from Neiswanger and the rest of the defenders. Concerning the US's midfield, the offensive play is all right, but in regard to defensive play, the US needs to respond better to Japan's counterattacks and transitions, as well as have better control between the middle and defensive third. So far, Haran has been doing well to recover possession, but there needs to be more of an effort to keep control. In regard to the US attack, there needs to be more going into the second half. The US has been able to get forward and create some chances. However, they haven't been viable enough. At times, there has been good build-up play, but there would be too many touches in or around the box. The US needs to figure out how they can get their attack off quicker with less touches in and around the box. That being said, let's get into the second half. All right, so the second half, we are off. I'm hoping the US can put this match away in the second half. I'm not sure if we'll have extra time and penalties. Then again, we should, considering this is a semifinal. All right, so Japan has made quite a few substitutions. I think they're intending to put this away in the second half. All right, so 46 minutes, ball to the US box, US recovers. Neiswanger cross kicked away. Mal collects and runs in. Mal attempt goes wide. 47 minutes, US corner kick, no one there. 48 minutes, Neiswanger fouled, US ball. Fox cross headed away. Shaw with it now, defended away. 49 minutes, Japan making a run, played back to Nair. Ball up for Neiswanger, Mal fouled, US ball. 50th minute, Shaw up for Rodman, kicked away. 51 minutes, Shaw touches, no one on the same page. Shaw attempt blocked. I forgot to say in my first half notes, the US needs to keep applying pressure to the Japan back line. The US was able to get turnovers in the first half because of that. 54 minutes, Mal cross headed away. 55 minutes, Shaw fouled, US ball. 56 minutes, ball behind the US back line, Japan offside. 57 minutes, ball up to Rodman. Rodman making a run. Rodman attempt saved. Ball in the Japan box. Mal attempt blocked. 61 minutes, Japan mistouch in the box. Mal can't get on it, kicked away. US in the box, cleared. 62 minutes, US substitutions. Shaw, Fox, and Rodman out. Smith, Kruger, and Sonnet in. 64 minutes, Smith attempt, skies it. 65 minutes, Haran fouled, US free kick outside the Japan box. Ball sent in, headed away, sent in again, defended away. 66 minutes, Davidson cross, headed away. Sonnet fouled, US ball. 67 minutes, Japan cross, headed away. Smith making a run, tackled away. 68 minutes, Mao running into the box, kicked away. Neiswanger cross, Morgan can't get on it, goes wide. Haran gets on it though, steals it away. Haran attempt goes wide. Oh, Lindsay. 70th minute, Japan cross, Neiswanger kicks it away. 71 minutes, Mal up to Smith. Smith in the box, plays it over to Mal. Mal skies it. 72 minutes, Coffee down, trainer's out to check on her. She's coming off, but should be coming back in. Coffee's actually been doing really well in this game, especially in the second half. 74 minutes, game starts up again. Smith running up to Morgan, touch back to the keeper. 75 minutes, long ball behind the U.S. back line, Japan offside. Smith tripped in the box, ref instantly points to the spot. 76 minutes, U.S. penalty kick. Who's going to take it? Haran. Come on, Lindsay, I believe in you. Haran scores in the most heart attack-inducing way ever. U.S. 2-1. From the angle I was watching it, I thought it was going to go wide. 77 minutes, U.S. substitutions. Swanson, Morgan, and Coffee out. Dunn, Albert, and Macario in. 79 minutes, U.S., you better defend, especially with all those defenders on the pitch right now. Dunn, Kruger, Davidson, Dahlkemper, Sonnet. I'm including Sonnet because she can play as a center back. But yeah, there's quite a few defensive players on the pitch. 80th minute, Kruger fouls, Japan free kick outside the box, ball sent in, Japan header, Nair saves. 82 minutes, Japan cross headed away. 83 minutes, Japan corner kick headed away. Japan sends it in, Nair saves. Japan player down in the box after a head collision with Davidson, she's okay. 87 minutes, ball in the Japan box goes out. 88 minutes, Haran fouled, U.S. ball. 90th minute, ball to the U.S. box, kicked away. 5 minutes of added time, Japan sends it in, Nair saves. 91 minutes, long through ball, Dunn kicks it away. 92 minutes, ball in the U.S. box, Albert clears. 93 minutes, Japan cross kicked away. Japan corner kick, Japan header, Nair saves. 94 minutes, Smith battling near the corner flag. Haran battling now, taken away. 95 minutes, whistle blown, second half ends, U.S. wins 2-1. All right, so I still think this match as a whole left a lot more to be desired. The U.S. backline and defense did somewhat better in the second half, but Neiswanger still needs to be more alert and aware when it comes to defending the U.S. left wing. Granted, she did get better in the second half. When it comes to the midfield and attack, there was better control and movement in the midfield, and they, along with the attack, were able to get forward in the second half. The U.S. created more chances, however, the connection in and around the box, along with finishing, wasn't quite up to par. That is still an area that needs more improvement. I believe there needed to be more intensity and urgency from this U.S. team, but I don't think we saw much of it in the second half. Besides the U.S. doing a better job maintaining control and possession and getting their attack forward, there just wasn't much significant change from the first half. When it comes to Japan, this was still a challenging team for the U.S. There were moments where Japan was able to put the U.S. in some dangerous situations and make them panic. They didn't make things easy for the U.S. But then again, if you think about it, no team will. All right, so the U.S. will now move on to the SheBelieves Cup final, where they'll face either Canada or Brazil. That is all I have for you guys today or tonight, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.